Welcome back. And this is Zama. Welcome to the show. You are such an inspiration.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Zama, it's absolutely incredible for me to be able to also, as a woman and a mom, to welcome our first female commercial farmer on Niche Farmers ever. And it's you, and you're such a vibe. It's so great.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
How did you get your start in farming?
So, as a woman, after giving birth to my twins, I struggled so much. I had been struggling before, but it just became hard for me to really figure out what I was good at, what I was passionate about, and what I wanted to do. So I kept on asking friends and family, what do you think I'm good at? What can I do? And no, everyone was giving me ideas, but it was not something that resonated with me. So I took it upon myself to phone my ex-boss from corporate to kind of I figured maybe he would tell me what I was good at, and then I can follow that path, only to find that he had ventured into farming years back, but I didn't know. So he invited me to his farm. I went there and I was like, oh, what is going on here? What is this? How do you do this? He was growing peppers and they were so big. I'm like, so you did that? How did you do that? So then I asked him if I could shadow him for 2 weeks so that I could figure out if it's something that I could do or if it's something that I just did not want to do. And I did. Every single day I would wake up, drive to his farm, work the fields with his staff, not with him, with his staff members. And I fell in love with farming. Wow. That's how it started.
And I'll have you know that you deliver literally and figuratively. How do you deliver to market? So
I've got a bakkie that we use to deliver all our produce. And my eldest son is the one who's usually making sure that the deliveries are done. He always helps me out because I need to run back home to the kids, to the little babies. So he takes care of it, and I'm really grateful for him for that.
Right.
How big is your yield?
I'm still very new. I've only been in this for 6 months. So, and when my 6 months started, it was winter. So the season was closed for planting most of the crops. So I did winter crops, which I had never done before. So it's been a learning curve for me. I've paid dearly. I've lost about 4 hectares of crops due to frost. So the yields haven't been that great, but we're picking up.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, we're picking up.
Things will work out.
They've got to work out.
and how many people do you employ, Zama?
Currently, I've got 5 people that are on a full-time basis. I figured if I'm going to grow the way I believe that I will be growing, I need to gain trust and have permanent people as opposed to part-time staff members.
It's quite a number of mouths to feed.
I know, it's hard. It's really hard.
How important is it to have good strategic partners? And do you have suppliers that you can rely on that are constantly going to be buying from you?
As far as the partners are concerned, it's because I'm a new farmer.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest, most of the time I don't know what I'm doing. So it's very important for me to have people, like there's a gentleman by the name of Freddie. He's from Cote d'Ivoire. He has been holding my hand from day one.
Yeah.
He will let me know what I need to spray on my crops. He'll come through, he'll take his time, come through, see me, look at my fields, and suggest like a spraying program for whatever I've got in the fields. If I see anything funny looking and I don't know what it is on the crop or on the cabbage, and then I take a picture and I send it to him. I'm like, dude, what is this? What must I spray? What must I do? So it's very important to have people that you've partnered with that are willing to help you, that have been in the game for a long time, that you can be vulnerable with and share your challenges with, and know Wootsie, they've got your back and they will help you.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Now, we had Cote d'Ivoire on the show a few weeks ago.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
and,
They're really cool.
Yeah, they really, really are. Now, what is your message to young people who'd like to go into farming, and especially female farmers?
Okay, for well, maybe not young, because I'm not really young myself, but maybe for
We would disagree, but anyway, go on.
female farmers, it's doable. I always say that you need to know your why you're doing it.
Yeah.
For me, I'm driven by my kids. I do it for my children. Solely for my children. It's about the commitment it's about making sure that they understand that hard work is the only thing in life that's going to get you somewhere.
Correct.
So I don't want them to grow up and feel like and think that everything is going to come easy to them. They need to work hard.
You earn it.
You earn it, yes, that's the correct, you earn it. So I would always suggest that someone knows why they want to do it. It will be easy for you to wake up in the morning if you know why you're waking up, who you're waking up for.
I'm sorry I'm not your child.
So I'm driven by the fact that I cannot let them down. I'm driven by the fact that they are looking at what I'm doing every day. It might not really make sense to them now, but I know that one day in the future it will make sense to them. It breaks my heart all the time when I need to be away from them to be at the farm, but I need to kind of, I need to kind of always console myself that in the long run, they will understand why I was doing it.
Yes.
So there has to be a good end to the story, because it will be very difficult for me to accept that I've given up time to be with them and there's no benefits at the end of it all.
Yes.
So I do it for the kids. If you know why you're doing it, we all have different reasons why we do different things. For me, it's my children. So it has to work, because I cannot fail.
There will be return on investment, I can tell you that.
And even if I don't see the returns, as long as they see the returns, it would be worth it for me, because my kids and I have been through so much, and this has got to be one of the most difficult seasons of our lives, both for me and them. Yeah. So this has to work, because they are my why. Yeah. So if you want to be a farmer, a female farmer, just know your why. That will drive you.
Zama, you are an absolute inspiration, and you are creating a legacy that your children can be already so proud of. I can't thank you enough for joining us today on Niche Farmers. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.